Magnetic fields can now be printed. For decades, magnetic fields were produced by bulky copper coils with mechanical winding. Today, they are printed directly onto circuit boards with multi-layer copper spirals. Effective, reliable, cheap. Startup Resonant Link is already using the printed magnetic field to wirelessly charge devices faster and more efficiently, from medical implants to industrial systems. But the real shift is not just efficiency, it's scale. And here's where it gets interesting. If magnetic fields can be easily printed, they can be manufactured in large scale.
You mean warehouse floors that charge robots as they move, or smart shelves that power electronic devices?
That's exactly the question. Joining us in the studio is Matt Finish, our go-to tech guru, here to separate what's real from what's sci-fi. Hi, Matt.
Hi, Anna.
Matt, can we really print magnetic fields at scale?
Yes, circuit board-based coils can be manufactured in larger, thinner formats than traditional wound coils and still deliver high-performance power.
But what about hovering? Can a printed magnetic field be used for hovering vehicles?
Well, in theory, yes. Magnetic levitation, or maglev, is already a real technology. There are currently 7 commercial maglev train lines in operation worldwide that use traditional electromagnetic coils. Printing these new, flat coils into a roadway could generate fields strong enough to lift small drones, for example. So the concept itself is not science fiction. But supporting full-size cars weighing multiple tons would require massive power systems and infrastructure. I would say printed coils are definitely a leap forward toward hovering transport, but we need to work on generating more magnetic field power and controlling it.
So, full-scale cars or city vehicles hovering on a printed PCB magnetic pillow is still science fiction, but small-scale demos are achievable.
This field hasn't changed in 3.7 billion years until now. A big shift for Earth.
Yes, indeed. Thank you, Matt.
Of course, Anna.
And now for the very latest from the Time Printing Facility, let's check in with our field reporter, Glossy Verkschnipp.
Anna, the Time Printing
Facility reports a mild...
Glossy seems to be experiencing a minor temporal distortion.
Or time misprint.
Now, let's move on to printing tissue that feels and learns. Glossy. A team at Cites in Japan successfully printed biocompatible neural circuits using hydrogel and living cells. These circuits can transmit real electrical impulses between printed cells, paving the way for printed tissue that communicates like nerves.
Skin with better touch response than a phone screen.
At the same time, researchers at the University of Cambridge just announced a 3D printed synthetic skin that senses pressure, temperature, and even surface damage and converts these stimuli into electrical signals. It uses microscopic conductive inks that behave like neural sensors, creating a flexible, tactile layer for robotics and prosthetics.
So, as I understand it, you're entering an age when skin can be printed with sensors and connected to a brain. On my planet, we call it spare skin.
Well, current human skin prints are still small scale. These mini brain patches are thin neural sheets, not whole limbs. But we are one step closer to 3D printing a thinking, feeling body. Now, back to the Time Printing Facility. Glossy?
Anna, the situation appears to be evolving faster than predicted. The chronopress is now ejecting unassigned moments at high speed. For our viewers at home, if you suddenly feel like time is passing unevenly, that might be us.
Anna, is it possible that Glossy has wandered into a restricted area?
I am not sure. Hopefully, the timeline stabilizes soon. And for now, a quick round of local news that shouldn't be real, but absolutely could be. NASA prints oxygen on Mars, but still can't print coffee in space.
Priority mismatch.
California-based startup claims to print time, subscription model pending.
I want the premium plan.
Factory robot refuses to print pink, cites emotional burnout.
Haha, pastel crisis.
That could qualify under future DSM diagnostic criteria, artificial intelligence emotional disorders. Let's check with the time printing facility again.
Anna,
Glossy, are you with us? All right, we've temporarily lost our field reporter. We will attempt to retrieve her from whatever alternate quantum reality she stepped into. Coming up next, AI learns to design logos, then sues its human trainer for plagiarism. This is Color Vision News. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for further updates.
Color Vision is brought to you by the color printing marketplace. We believe humans can print time.